talk, everybody listen. Say hate cookie. Latest gossip, television shows, yeah, you know I'm spilling. Reading them documents, facts don't lie. Tune in, drop it in the chat, don't be shy. And let's talk about it. Welcome to Tater Tot Lane, come ride with me. Hot tea, real talk, yeah, that's the key. So tune in, let's talk about it.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, When Tay Talk. I am Tay, and I am here for an episode review of Love and Marriage Season 10/11 Reunion Part 1. Yes. If you haven't already, please go to Patreon. We have live watch parties for Love and Marriage on Patreon. So please go back there and you know, go on and subscribe to the Patreon. It's $5. Okay. We did have some little technical difficulties, but they got better and we got into the episode. But so that's why I'm giving y'all a full recap, because it was a lot of foolishness going on. And Carlos, we're gonna need for a little bit more digging into some of these things that's going on in the season at the reunion. Like, we need a person that's not biased. Like, when they're up there with their boss, you know, it's kind of like they're hesitant, but it's still like, if you're not drilling them on the shit, they not doing nothing. Because it was a couple things that could have been drilled in a little bit more to bring us home, especially when it came to the Timmie and Maurice of it all. Okay, so let's talk about it. All right. But first things first, everything on the channel is alleged in my opinion and for entertainment purposes only. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and also click the bell notification so that you know every time your girl upload a new video. Okay, now let's get into it. So the reunion start off with just Marcus Burns. I guess he's the showrunner. He's making his rounds to everybody's room. They're showing everybody that's showing up. And Miss Nell tore her meniscus or whatever, and she's limping around. So she's, you know, sick and shut in, but she done rolled herself up in there, and she's gonna cut a damn fool later on in the damn episode. Okay? I mean, cut a fool. I was here for it. Oh, yes. All right. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and also click the bell notification so you know every time your girl upload a new video. All right. Now let's get into this shit. So he going around to the different rooms, and Timmie is already warming herself up and her and Maurice up to get ready to talk about not a motherfucking thing. Because she's talking about, yeah, she ready to, you know, hear, you know, address the people that was talking about them behind their back, like the Fletchers. Why don't you address the shit that motherfuckers, you've been saying about motherfuckers behind their damn back, Cummy? Again, not ready to address how your son said your husband didn't like him and treated him differently from his own son in your motherfucking house that you the fucking paid for. Or can we talk about how you said you told Maurice this because you felt that way? But yet, not only did you continue to date him, but you also married him. Let's talk about this shit, okay? So Timmie was already getting on my fucking nerves from the beginning. Marcel and Tisha were as well, because Marcel came in wanting the couch and shit like that. Marcel, what do you need a couch for? You're about to get dressed. It don't look like the budget was there budgeting for too much of anything. So get your raggedy ass there and get to fucking get your clothes on and let's go. Timmie, I know y'all like to do behind the scenes stuff and, you know, look, you know, show the little get together, whatever, but don't stop doing that. Because Timmie, you look horrible without your makeup. And I do mean horrible. You look like Skeletor without that makeup. Please stop it. Don't wear that makeup no more. I mean, stop showing yourself without the makeup. Tisha, you too. Even though you had some, like the base on, you fit in that category as well. The only ones on this show that look good without makeup is Miss Nell, Destiny, and Shaboing Boing. And some of the guys. But Tisha and Kimmy, that no makeup look, that fresh face look, the face is sour. It's spoiled. It's not looking good for y'all. Don't do it no fucking more. Okay? Y'all not one of the ones that can go without the makeup. Okay? Let's move on. Back to Marceau. Tisha said they ain't got no props or nothing. So we just here and here. No prop. You didn't have any props before. You the fucking prop. The fucking puppet. No props that you've ever had, Tisha, landed. So it's not even worth mentioning the shit, okay? And then Marceau, y'all gonna go into Kimmy and them room and calling them divas and shit like that. Marceau. If Tisha didn't give you back your last name when you asked for it this past season, these tits would definitely make me retract the fucking last name. Mrs. Scott. You've always acted like Mrs. Scott. Now here we have the proof that you the real Mrs. Scott. So Tisha does need to give you your last name back. Because it's given Miss Moore. As broad as her shoulders is, like a fucking football player, and then here you are with the tits. And mind you, they're sitting up. But I digress. So Carlos calls Martell, or Marcus Burns, like, where the fuck is Martell? His room empty than a motherfucker. That's as empty as his damn head. He called her, what's T? Where you at? What's the ETA? What's going on? He said he at the mall trying to find an outfit. Because he about to bust it down at the clubs. Like, no, I'm just playing. Marcus like, I know you fucking lying. Time is money. And I know you ain't got none of that. So, motherfucker, you out of time. What the fuck is going on? So he run over to tell Carlos, Martell ain't here. Carlos fake pretending like he don't know. Like he ain't just cash out Martell $100 to go to get him a damn suit. So he fake pretend talk to Martell. Martell like, yeah, I'm at the mall. My suit didn't come in from Paris. Martell, you don't go from a suit coming in from Paris to the local mall, to Sears. Cut the shit. But we all know Martell, it don't even matter. Like, he could have threw on something he already had. Because he make a suit look good. So even if it is from Sears, he gonna make it look good. So just get your ass to the damn place. You know you ain't need to go and buy another tight ass damn suit. Shit, just wanted Carlos damn money. But I digress. So everybody, get dressed. When it's time for him to call everybody out, Martell is still not there. He comes straight from the limo. He's already dressed. He come in. looking like somebody sprayed the damn suit and put it in the dryer because it's all shrunk up on his ass. A short sleeve suit and short sleeve damn pants. They was giving damn capris. But I digress. And he come in. So he called everybody out. He tried to call himself, try to say something sweet to Destiny, and Destiny like, motherfucker, and what about your hair? When Cummy talks about the hair too. They say they happy that he let the shit go. But I digress. He said, is he part of the creep squad now? Because he got a bald head like all the other men on the show beside, I think, Ken. Ken and Fletcher is the only men on the show that have hair. Miss Nell, was Fletch bald when he was cheating, thotting and bopping? Because he got hair now. And Ken's so happy that he fucking cheated or Ken, we'll talk about that in a minute. So they get into the topic of, Carlos saying, that they're empty nesters now. Monster is about to go to college. Did Monster graduate? And, Jalen been out the damn house. So, what's going on with them? And he talk about them, with that 7-year marriage and da. So they showed like the rerun of, them going to the therapist and them talking about, of course, what? Fucking. Carlos, are you fucking kidding me? Do it look like anybody give a fuck still about Kimmy? Did anybody ever give a fuck about Kimmy and Maurice fucking? Why do you bring this up every fucking reunion? If he not getting enough out of all this time, either he's cheating or like what the fuck do you want us to do about this? Why do we keep saying this? It's stupid. It's fake as fuck. We have other things that we want to talk about with Kimmy and Maurice, and it ain't about no damn fucking. Because one, Maurice looked like his dick is little as fuck. Two, nothing about him turns anybody on. Three, you want to give up 2 working days to fuck? It's looking like you giving up 7 working days. Because if you got all of this damn energy, I bet not catch a motherfucking grass, a dandelion in my motherfucking grass. I bet not catch a fucking dust mite on my fucking carpet or on my fucking entertainment center or anything. Since you got so much fucking energy. What does Maurice do for work? Timmie? I'll tell him, every time you bring $10,000 in this house is when we'll fuck. So if you want to bring $30,000 a day, we can fuck. You know what? Since he just starting out, bring me $3,000 a day. Every time you want to fuck, bring me $1,000. Every time. Make $1,000, bring it to this motherfucking house, and I will happily spread my motherfucking legs. Cause which one of y'all is both of y'all not working? Because how is these things expected if both of y'all have these careers? Because Kimmy said, you turned me on when you was, you know what I'm saying, laying carpet down, you know, building shelves, putting cabinets and shit up. I guess he said the house is finished. Then get to working on the motherfucking that restaurant and shit like that. Them buildings that y'all supposed to have purchased. Get to working on that shit. How about that? So Carlos gets up, and after the package is over, he gets up and shakes Maurice's hands. And he was like, your hands are fucking soft at baby bottoms. So everybody started laughing, called him South Girl era. And then Kami says, yeah, what I don't do is lie. And Tisha was like, bullshit. Tisha had to look on her face like, says who? What you call a lie? Okay. And I don't know about y'all, but I have a thing with hands, men's hands especially, and I like to hold people's hands, to play with their hands and stuff like that, especially the men folk, okay? That soft shit, I told y'all, it can't be no tender touching on me. I don't want nobody touching my hands and their hands are soft as mine. That's not good. You need to have some calluses or something up in this motherfucker. You got to have a motherfucking paper cut in that bitch. Something. No. Cookie Daddy hands so rough. But I digress. But yeah, I don't like no man with no soft hands. We cannot do anything together. No. But be friends. The fuck out of my face. Don't touch me. Do not touch me. So he asked Maurice, like, what's going on with your soft girl era? So or soft hand era. Destiny called it girl era. And so Maurice says that he's never been like a builder. Like he's always liked to create. Maurice, would you shut the fuck up? That shit, another reason to say that he lazy as fuck and he ain't never liked doing no motherfucking manual labor. Except when he fucking had to. Except until he came up with these schemes and scams like he been working. We ain't seen one person that he successfully cleaned up their credit. We ain't seen one case that he's won. Or none of that. So it's given what damn Jalen said you like to do. You just like to dictate shit because you don't like to do no work yourself. And you probably don't even know how. Just like your damn big titty ass brother. But I digress. So then he asked them about the 5 times a week. So Maurice touches Kimmy's leg and he's like, it's never gotten to the point to where it's been like 5 times a week or whatever. But this is not all the shit that y'all was saying on the fucking show. So again, they're trying to downplay what they were saying on the show. You were saying about all these damn days a week and times a day and all this type of shit. But now here y'all trying to act like, no, it was never that. Then what the fuck were we talking about then? Because we're not talking about shit here. And so Carlos like, well, people saying because you're older and he's younger, he ain't that much damn younger. That, you trying to go along with this damn sex shit because you don't want him to be left and leave your ass and you be left alone. So she said she was happy when she was alone. I can't fucking tell. Because if you were so damn happy alone, I would be going right back to being a fucking alone because it don't seem like you happy right now that you're with him. You do not seem like you're happy. And like when people used to say that Kyle was jealous because Kimmy was with Maurice and all that, no, she wasn't. She knew exactly what the fuck Kimmy was getting. And I guarantee you, that Maurice was not acting like he was the big man on campus with Kiowa. Kiowa was dogging the fuck out of his ass. I guarantee you. And Kimmy talking about, if I gotta be alone to be happy, that's what I'll do. No, the fuck you won't. Because the only time y'all seem happy, you and your damn counterparts, is when y'all talking about somebody else's shit that's happening bad for them, for somebody else. Other than that, y'all don't seem happy. Because if you were so happy, you'll be all up on Maurice's damn dick. You'll be happy to go on ahead and fuck. But you're not happy. You're always complaining about something, and he's always complaining about something that don't make no motherfucking sense to some people that's y'all motherfucking age. He can't that many times a day any motherfucking way. Now, this next part made me want to slap the shit out of Maurice and Kimmy for even sitting there playing in our fucking faces. So they brought up the deal. Carlos brought up the deal breaker shit again about the cheating. Would she be? Why the fuck, if y'all saying that these motherfuckers never cheated on y'all, why the fuck are we talking about y'all in this cheating shit every motherfucking season? And they're admitting to nothing, Carlos. Move on. Ask Martell about them cheating. Because it seems like that's the only time we get any damn truths. So Kimmy's like, so he's asked them about the deal, asked her about the deal breaker again. Now, mind you, season finale, Kimmy said no, it's not a deal breaker for her anymore. She would like to think that their marriage is strong enough that if he cheated, that she would be able to get over it, that they can move past it. Now, mind you, every time when they're talking about the cheating and the deal breakers, they're only talking to the women. Why? Don't women cheat too? So why is this not a universal question? But Carlos is going to tap into that as well. But she's giving us this full baloney about, I just don't know. I can't say that I would forgive him. I just wouldn't be able to trust him. So this squash head motherfucker gonna say, well, we're gonna talk about that in counseling. Why? If you haven't cheated, you don't give a fuck. It's no concerns about her taking your ass back for nothing. Since you already have cheated and y'all still together, you know that's not an issue. So why is your dumb ass even saying that shit? Why are you even saying anything? And she gets pissed. She looks pissed now because she know that he's doing this to make her look like yet another motherfucking fool. But Kimmy, the gag is you can't look no more foolish than you already have been. Yeah, because that's news to me. How the fuck is it news to you? If cheating is her deal breaker, how the fuck is her saying she don't know if she can forgive you if you cheated on her? That means that that's a deal breaker. So how the fuck is that breaking news to you, bitch? What do you mean? Like, it's not worth a try? Why don't your ugly ass try not to fucking cheat? How about you try to get a fucking job? Try getting some motherfucking income coming in this bitch. Try extending your damn dick. Because it don't look like you hitting on shit. That's probably why she don't want to fuck. Try that on for size, sir. Try using that law license that she done spent all her damn money on. Try doing some fucking work around this damn house. And since you want her to try so damn much, did you try with Kiowa? Was Kiowa worth the try? How many times did Kiowa cheat on you and you took her back? Hmm? Mister, if somebody used your toothbrush, would you want it back? So why would you want Timmie using a toothbrush that somebody else used of hers? Why would you want Timmie using that same toothbrush? Since you couldn't use the same toothbrush that somebody had used and brushed on your ex-wife puss with. The same push juice on it. So what does it matter? And this is what Ken was talking about when he was talking to Will. Because y'all act like, oh no, that's such a thing, but you want the grace for you. Maurice, shut the fuck up. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, yeah. You know it's time. Yeah, yeah.
So Timmie is like, again, pissed, and then he's like, oh, I mean, just like, wow. So she's like, Maurice, cut the shit. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. With them nostrils spread and shit, looking like she got some damn nickels in them motherfuckers. And she's like, you know, we've had problems when you even look at another woman. And y'all, this part right here, this the part that I want y'all to remember when we get to this to the end of the episode. Okay? Remember that she have a problem with him even looking at another woman. Okay? So he's, still, of course, acting like a fool. Martell is over there getting his entire life because he's always looking like these fuckers right here. Like, we cannot take them serious. Like, cut the shit. Like, y'all play too much. Seriously, play too much. Y'all seriously play too much. He tired of it, okay? So they go through that. It's nothing, no resolve about it. It's just a pure BS. All right. And then Timmie speaks the unspeakable, the unbelievable words that confirms that this bitch needs to be 5150'd. She says Maurice is by far the best man she's ever had or been with. And the amount of sorrow that I feel for her is beyond. Is beyond infinity. What? Maurice? Kimmy, who the fuck have you been dating? Because from what you said, Jalen Dally was married when you was fucking on him the one night stand at the class reunion. And you fucked him raw and got pregnant. Had the baby, knowing he was married. Slaw Jr., Sr. And you wouldn't be with him if you were being mistreated. Bitch. Do you know what the fuck mistreatment is? What the fuck is your definition of mistreatment? We all want to know. We gotta know what the. And Martell is sitting over there laughing his ass off. Martell is getting his entire life because he's watching a crock of shit. And so are we. Maurice gaslights her again and says he feel like with her saying that he's more invested in this marriage than she is. We're done with this shit. Carlos asked Miss Nell about the cheating shit, and Miss Nell say, "Shit, you know what? Everybody, you would think that's something that you would, you know what I'm saying? Be like, no, I can't do this shit. If you break me, because you cheat on me, I find out I'm broken. Like, but she said you don't stop loving a person because they cheated, and after the anger subside and the person is begging you back and all that type of stuff. Of course, you feel a different way. So okay, Miss, keeping it 100." Just keeping it 100. But the fact that the Scots is thinking that anybody believes beside they think that they're fooling somebody, that these ugly motherfuckers haven't cheated on them, probably with each other. But like, are y'all fucking serious? We're done with this shit. Carlos, do something with this shit. Because we don't even want to talk about it anymore. Because we're exhausted at this point. We're exhausted. I know I am, but I digress. So Carlos basically asked Maurice, would he be able to forgive her? And he was like, yeah, I will hope, that I would. And, because I would want to know, like, why did she do that? So Marceau chimed his old ball mouth ass in and says, well, yeah, it would probably be his fault if she stepped out anyway, because it's always a man's fault if the woman cheats, and is. I digress. But Carlos like, do you really believe that? He was, hell no. Then shut the fuck up. Like, they always trying to throw in them corny ass damn jokes that don't mean damn nothing. Let's move on. So then they get to Shaboing Boing and Ken. This is about to be 3 damn seconds. 1, 2, 3. We are done. Okay. Both of them lying. They're in the lavender relationship, in my opinion. Shaboing Boing and Kimmy is together, I believe, and I think Ken and Will is together. Okay. I digress. They want to go to explain what spin the block is. Everybody knows spin the block is going back to fuck with somebody you already have fucked with before. Since Shaboing Boing has just gotten divorced and has been, was married all this time, and her and Ken had been together for a couple of years. Shaboing Boing, who the fuck did you spin the block with? Marquez? Who? Because she was happy as fuck. If it wasn't Marquez, whoever she was cheating on him with, another person that she might have been cheating on him with, Marquez said Shaboing Boing was a loosey-goosey. And, he moved out the house because they were doing their own thing. Both of them. He was loosey-goosey too. So Shaboing Boing said spin the block to her, meaning she was just talking to the other person. And, nobody believed her ass at the fuck the all. And she knows it. Even she tried. So, like, if she must have lied to Ken and said that she didn't do anything with the person that she went out with, even though she know that he did. Sure. Cut the shits. Okay, cut the shits. Ken says, actually, sorry, baby, but I don't believe this shit. Why the fuck are you back with her then, Ken? If she can't even admit to something after you have already admitted to fucking on somebody else, why did you even take her back? How is she the best thing that happened to you? You love when women lie to you all the time? Because that seems like that's all the fuck she do is lie and make you look like a damn fool. And you're not staying around for nothing. It's giving y'all not fucking together for real like that. And you don't give a fuck. And he's another motherfucker that got a damn cooch dick. Okay, it's flat. Nothing raised about it. Okay. So again, he admitted to cheating, or not cheating, but they was broke up on a break or whatever. And he admitted to what he did, and they talking about he got a apartment and all this type of shit. When? Because when that divorce was final, it was in the divorce decree that y'all were not supposed to be living together. So I'm confusion on why any of this is a damn thing, because I just don't understand it. Why is she choosing to lie about this when it's just ridiculous? It's just ridiculous at this point. I think they're broken up now, for real, for real. It's been allegations that Ken put hands on her. I can believe it. He seems like he has some type of roid issues and anger issues. The way that he was talking to her that time when they got into it, I wouldn't have even been back with his ass. They didn't even address that when they came back. You will not bring up any motherfucking thing you do for me and my fucking kids to me when we get into an argument. Motherfucker, that's what you supposed to do, and that's what you gonna do. But I digress. Now, this is the good part, okay? So they move on to just the batches, okay? Including Lowe's, okay? And they start talking to Destiny and fucking Tissue. And bitch, when I tell you Destiny was motherfucking reading, so she asked Carlos asked Tisha, what did he think, what's going on with her and Destiny? So Tisha says that Destiny knew that Martell was going to do some shit to her or whatever, and she just want Destiny to be the friend that she is to her. Tisha always wants somebody to be some type of friend. I don't know what kind of friend she thinks she is to motherfuckers, because the slightest thing she try to act like it's just 1,000 when it just be like some bullshit. So Tisha, you are unpredictable. Don't nobody know what do you fucking think a friend is? Because it's so crazy how you and fucking Common, y'all pipe up at these damn women, but y'all don't say none of this shit to y'all fucking husbands. Y'all act like y'all in fucking kindergarten when it come to these fucking husbands of y'all that's owe y'all this type of shit. Why y'all can't talk this shit like this to them motherfuckers when y'all talking to them about y'all concerns and what's going on with y'all? But y'all always got all these smoke for women. It's ridiculous. So she's saying that, Destiny, laugh and giggle when Martell and Nell say shit about her and people talking about her. They're laughing at it and all of this shit. I don't believe it. It didn't happen. If you watch them motherfucking scenes, you seen what the fuck was going on. And not all like that, but do you do the same? Like, you trying to act like you such a stellar ass fucking friend? Because when your husband jumped in and said that Martell act like he fucking on Destiny and that's how they act and he don't know if they fucking around and they, whatever. I ain't hear you saying nothing. I ain't hear you piping up like you piped up when you was telling Destiny what the ex-castmate had said about her and Martell. But when your husband said it, you ain't say shit. And it seemed like your husband don't have a problem with Destiny being friends with him, because it's a lot of times that Destiny is at Black with the guys and you're not there. So do he have a reason to try to tarnish you and Destiny's friendship? Because Destiny might know some shit and now he don't want you around her? Now she's such a hoe? Then she in the right spot because it looked like y'all do hoe shit up at Black. So Tisha says all what she gotta say. Then he, asks Destiny. Destiny, like, I don't know what the fuck going on with Tisha. Like, I stood up for her. I told Martell that he needed to apologize to her. I told Martell that he was wrong for that shit. And it was on camera. So I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. She said also that she felt like Destiny set her up with the shit with Martell. Now, Destiny said that Martell had asked her, like, when was, something about Tisha. And he was like, yeah, she said, like, yeah, we going to brunch or something like that tomorrow. I don't know if she said the place or whatever, but the place and time would have been a little bit suspicious, Destiny. But it might have not been Destiny. It could have been production that told him that to come there, which I think that's what happened. And that's that on that. So when Destiny said, she was like, she's talking all this shit, like she's just trying to create an issue because she's talking all this shit when I put my ass in the front line when Martell was getting bucked like that to protect her from him. But her fucking bitch ass husband sat there and actually moved her in front of him like a shield. A human fucking shield. So the times that we've seen Marceau try to switch seats with Tisha when Martell's get the, raising his voice and little shit like that, it's some fake ass bullshit, some fake ass protection shit to try to act like he care about her or nothing like that, because when it really fucking mattered, he didn't do shit. And I'm gonna say what I said back when that scene played out. When Martell was saying the shit that he was saying to Marceau's wife, Marceau should have hopped up and whooped his ass. And if you couldn't whoop his ass, me and my brother are about to whoop your ass. My brother is here. We're whooping your ass. And if that didn't happen, I'm leaving with Martell. Because my husband's a bitch. His brother's a bitch. And I'm leaving with him. I'm leaving with him. We're done here. This is the man I need to be with. Because Destiny cleared that fucking room when she said that. Because it was straight fucking facts. And especially that I played it. But they ain't got shit to say to Marceau now. She ain't got shit to say to Marceau. Nothing. And then Destiny drops a fucking bombshell. When she says, Carlos like, what do you think her issue is? She like, I don't think she really got no issue with me. What she said to me is either I argue with you or I divorce Marceau. Tisha, she lied. Miss Nell was like, she ain't lying, bitch. Kimmy was so motherfucking shocked, but not shocked that it was said. She was shocked that Destiny dropped that bomb. I don't think she thought Destiny was going to drop that bomb, which kind of makes me think that maybe they had some type of little shit going on where they was going to do this shit. And of course, when motherfuckers fake pretend like they're going to fucking argue, always, sometimes, usually Tisha dumbass, always be in the spot to where she started taking the shit personal and get out of hand, and then motherfuckers, then they get to fighting for real. So that's another instance. I think that the shit might have started off on some bullshit and they was gonna fake pretend for the season, and then shit got fucking real for real. And Destiny like, all motherfucking bets are off, and she fucking aired her ass the fuck out. And Tisha tried to say she was a liar, that she lied about now she lied about everything. Okay, if she been lying about everything, then why the fuck you even been around her, hanging out with her all this other time if you has not been with her like that as well? Like you knew she was lying about shit. So why you was even fucking with her like that? And then because you ain't stopped fucking with her because she was lying. You stopped fucking with her because you said she giggle and cackle with the people that's talking about you and talking about you behind your back. Not because she was lying on you or that she's a liar. So which one the fuck is it? And then when he was like, what? And she was like, Tisha kept saying she was lying. And he was like, does Kimmie there? And she was like, it was at Kimmie's or Jalen's birthday party. And Kimmie have a BBQ or whatever. And Kimmie like, well, I didn't hear it or whatever. And she was like, I don't think Kimmie heard it or whatever. But I she's like, shit, she don't know what the fuck. Kimmie heard that shit. Kimmie know it was said. Miss Nell definitely heard that shit. And Shaboing Boing probably did too if she was there. She heard the shit. More than one person heard that shit. But again, they not going to pipe up and say they heard the shit. They just going to sit there and act like, oh, well, and make faces and shit like that. So Destiny was like, what have I fucking lied about? You lying right now. Okay, besides you saying I'm lying about this, what else have I lied about since you said I'm always lying? Because when you say somebody's always lying, you got more than one example, bitch. And Tisha ain't give her one. Tisha couldn't give her one. So Carlos moved on to Ms. Nell and asked her, like, do you think you have some, thing going on with this or whatever? Wait, before they go to Ms. Nell, they talk about Kimmie. And Kimmie chimes in. So wait, before they get to asking Kimmie and Ms. Nell about Tisha and Destiny, Destiny kind of get like choked up when she's talking about the friendship, and she was like, she don't want to, lose another friendship on this stage about some stupid ass shit that like this shit is stupid. Like it's really fucking stupid. So Carlos try to, I guess, feed into the shit and try to tell Destiny that, the cast don't call him. Carlos, you say that every time you say one of them called you for something. So he said Tisha called him and was like, Destiny need to get back on the show. She's advocating more for Destiny to get back on the show than her fucking mammy. Yeah, so she could try to fuck with her. So he tells that, she was in tears and all this shit. For what? And he goes to say this pointless ass shit about Destiny quitting the show. If Destiny quit the show, then why the fuck would Tisha have to call her? Why wouldn't she? If she quit the show and you would have told her, like, shit, the door's always open. So why wouldn't she want to just call you like, look, I think I'm ready to come back? Like that shit don't even make any damn sense. So she was fired. And Tisha called you to get her job back. Or she had Tisha call you to beg to get her job back. That part. So I don't even know why he used that in this instance right here, because this is another way that I feel like he's trying to give Tisha a out for her foolish ass fucking behavior toward Destiny. Destiny is right in this situation, in my fucking opinion. She hasn't done shit to fucking Tisha. Tisha is making these things up, and she's exaggerating these fucking issues that's not even that fucking serious. And she knows that. She knows that. And that would piss a person off, because now you're trying to gaslight me about some shit that is not motherfucking true. You not fucking taking that shit that serious, because it's not that motherfucking serious. Your husband telling you in the beginning of this season that he will have your damn office ready in 30 business days, and for it to be motherfucking 365 business days, and that shit still is not motherfucking done. That's the problem. You talking about you want to help her in any way you could. If you wanted to help her, then you and her motherfucking ass would have got in that motherfucking building and finished off whatever the fuck y'all needed to finish off, put the shit in order, get some furniture in that motherfucker, because Destiny is a realtor. So why wouldn't you have gotten her in there so y'all could start doing real estate in Scott Realities? Since you're a broker and all this shit, and you got 2 master's degrees. So why you couldn't get her and Kimmie up in that building so y'all could be fucking working? Because that would have helped her too. Besides putting her on the show so y'all can try to call yourself trying to sun her and think because, oh, I got you back on the show, now I could treat you like shit. And you gonna take it. And she showed you, no, motherfucker, that's not about to be it. Because I gotta hold my own now. So it's every bitch for themselves. Yeah, I no, I don't like that he brought that up in this instance because why? She doesn't owe Tisha any motherfucking thing. Tisha wanted her to come back on the show because they thought they was about to dump on her, and Destiny said, not on my motherfucking watch, bitch, not the fucking day. So after they go through the rigmarole, Carlos wants to involve Kimmy now. So he wants to ask Kimmy because her and Tisha had her issues with Kimmy. Well, I mean, with Tisha also saying that Kimmy didn't have her back. And Kimmy says a bunch of nothing again. That she doesn't do all this. All she basically said was that Tisha always wanted her to lie for her. She didn't like doing that shit. Maurice got on her ass and she fell in line and started lying for Tisha. So now her and Tisha have ganged up so that they can think that the Scotts can take over the show or some shit. Basically. That's what I heard. Okay. She says that Destiny says shady shit. Destiny said, what shady shit have I said? So she tell Destiny, hold on. See, this is what you do. Destiny like, what do you mean? And she like, and start from the beginning and not the middle, like you always like to say. So Kimmy like, see, you doing all that. You doing all that. She like, what doing what? Doing all this. Take it here. Take it here. Because I'm not going to have this high level of conversation with you. What's a high level conversation? Destiny said, I'm not trying to have a high level conversation with you. I'm talking regular. What the fuck are you talking about? Can you answer the motherfucking question? Again, I don't know who Kimmy and Tisha think they remedial asses is trying to gaslight people like they fucking husbands do to them. But y'all can't do that shit on other motherfuckers. They ain't having that shit. Like, who the fuck do y'all think y'all be playing with? Y'all literally think y'all can play the head games that y'all husbands play with y'all to other people. That's how I know y'all know what the fuck the real deal is, and y'all just going with the shit, going along to get along. Because if y'all can use those same tactics and try to use them on other women, use that shit on y'all men. I mean, y'all boyfriends. I mean, y'all boys, y'all spouses. Because y'all in lesbian relationships, in my opinion, per K Michelle, shout out. But it's just stupid as fuck that you even think that Destiny was about to fall for that shit. You do it to Nell too. That's why when she got over to Nell like, I mean, Carlos like, they'll do, Destiny say shady shit. She like, we all say shady shit. Like, next. Like she has said, and she ain't said more shady shit than other motherfuckers done said. Because Kimmy them act like they can say what the fuck ever they want to say about other motherfuckers. Because like Tisha's saying, Destiny stressing like, bitch, you said I'm in that hole over there box. Excuse me, bitch? Mrs. Backseat of a fucking Buick? But that's all. I'm sorry. And like, also, she's supposed to just let that shit go because it was a figure of speech. Well, what the fuck she was saying about you having Tourette's about your friendships is a figure of speech as well. But you want to take that just as serious as a fucking heart attack. Get the fuck out of here. So Miss Nell started with her stuff, and she like, they say shit too, and then they want to try to harp on other people. So Kimmy jumps in and started going off on Miss Nell. Miss Nell like, who the fuck is you talking to? Like, don't tell me how to do my fucking conversation. You're not my fucking mother. And Kimmy was like, I know I'm not. We all know that. I honestly think they cut something out because Kimmy said something cruel. But even by them showing that she said, we all know that because Ms. Nell's mother is deceased. That what the fuck you call a low motherfucking blow, bitch. To a motherfucker that didn't even give public condolences to her father passing. But we digress. And Tisha's laughing. Now, Miss Nell, you better be on Kimmy's ass. Because what they just did, now that was fucking disgusting. While you talking about you was counseling a damn couple and shit while your mother was passing, this shit right here, that was fucking disgusting what Kimmy just said. And Carlos, your mother dead too. So you should feel a motherfucking way that she said that bullshit. And then Kimmy just being all extra dramatic and shit, sitting up there looking like a fucking damn racehorse. And then that fucking bang. You shut the fuck up. I ain't got to do shit. Kimmy, shut the fuck up being all dramatic and shit. No, you ain't gonna bust a motherfucking grape in a fruit fight. But y'all, I want to talk about the anger that Kimmy has with Miss Nell. What the fuck is your problem with Miss Nell so bad? And remember, I told y'all to listen and pay attention because we was going to revisit this conversation. When Kimmy told Maurice, we've had issues even with you looking at another woman. So you better shut that shit on up. But she ain't quite said like in gutter like that because she was acting like you know how she acted to talk to him, okay, like she talking to Jalen. But she said, could it be? Remember the episode when they went to that country bar, that cowboy bar, and when Miss Nell and Fletch was telling them that they was taking them to Houston? Remember that? Remember Miss Nell got her little thick ass on that damn bull and was riding that motherfucker. And Maurice was like, damn, Miss Parker. He was like, Miss Nell riding that motherfucking bull like a ooh. Shit, I can imagine how she is on a he had to shake himself out of it. But he said it on camera. And we can see the lust in his eyes. So is that the woman that y'all had a problem with him looking at, Cummy? Is that the reason why you can't stand Miss Nell so much? Why you have these inflated issues with her that stems from nothing like Tisha? Like, what is it? Is this the reason? Could this be the reason? Inquiring minds want to know. But Miss Nell told her, like Stormy told Tisha, I gave you grace, bitch. But Kimmy was calling Miss Nell all type of bitches, just being fake and extra. Bitch, you ain't give me shit. Miss Nell, like, I gave your bitch ass some grace, all right, because normally I would have whooped your motherfucking ass. Okay? And right now, if I wouldn't have had to be airlifted back to motherfucking Huntsville, if I put my good foot off in your ass, I would do it. She said she done fucking with Kimmy and that bullshit. Don't fucking try her again. So bring that shit down. I'm not bringing shit down. I'm not doing it. Bitch. Ms. Nell said, and bitch, I'm up there too then, bitch. I'm up. It's up. And they ended it there, y'all. They ended it there. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this motherfucking reunion. Some bombs were dropped. Oh, yes. Some bombs were dropped. I love Destiny's whole look. Miss Nell was cute. Shaboing Boing hair looked cute to me at first. That back looked like she had. Did you fuck on somebody, Shaboing Boing, before you came up, or did you get on the plane with your hair done or something already? It was looking like the budget was coming in to come in and come the fuck out. Okay, get in. We ain't staying in no hotel, none of that shit. Okay, looked like Martell changed in that damn limo or the Uber. Okay, but I like the top part of Tisha's dress. I didn't like the bottom part. I don't know what the fuck that was. I didn't like her makeup. Her hair was cute. Destiny's hair was cute. Like I said, I like Destiny's whole look. I like Kimmy's whole look too. I don't know about Shaboing Boing's dress. Was it silver? Why the fuck was her and Ken in silver and black? And Marceau, what the fuck did you have on? I like Ken's blazer though, and Fletcher, I liked his outfit too. But and Martell, you know, he looked irregular because he had on a regular suit. But he still looked better than Maurice and Marceau. And y'all, of course, y'all, I'm not letting this picture right here go. This might be my thumbnail. Okay. So yeah. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. In the meantime, in between time, like this video, subscribe to the channel. We'll see y'all Saturday for the pre-show and then the last part of the reunion. And we'll be back on Patreon with it. It's been a mess. So let's go, y'all. Let's go. And share this video. Thank y'all for watching. Bye.
Welcome to Tater Tot Lane, come ride with me. Hot tea, real talk, yeah, that's the key. So tune in. Let's talk about